Know you're in there. Know you're in there. And then you having to live through it if you're the one in there. And I know a person that has been burned up pretty badly. It's all scarred and everything. And, I mean, he's still alive, thank goodness. And he's recovered after all these years. I mean, the best you can. But that's got to be one of the most horrific ways to go. Right? Can't it be something easy? So I'm sleeping in a dream. It's a wet dream. And in the wet dream, Stormy Daniels comes and whatever. Somebody comes and then you're dead. Something like that, right? I don't know. That might be a nightmare, Stormy Daniels. I've had enough of her. I don't know why she even popped into my head, but with my kind of dreams, and you've heard my kind of dreams before here on the John Lebang Show, they're not all that, they're not all that normal. When I do dream, it would be my luck that Stormy Daniels or Madonna or Cher, Nancy Pelosi, one of those would come in my dreams. Got to watch that phrasing. You don't want them coming in your dreams, especially if you're there. That's nasty. Well, we went long in that first segment, folks, so we're going to take a quick break right here. When we come back, we're going to have more snippets of the upcoming Virtual Infinity special radio theater drama brought to you by the John Lebang Show. Right after this.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Listening there. Don't go anywhere. The John Lebang Show is going to be right back. Just ask the hillbilly.
That's right. Right after this.
What about me? Maybe next time.
Okay, fellas, let's play smart out here.
Yeah, we all know how to play hockey.
I've never played before.
Okay, well, most of us know how to play.
Welcome to Virtual Infinity.
So much for my fear of drowning. Now what do?
I say we really do our best. What do I owe the pleasure of this whiz? We got a big problem here. Run, Leroy, run.
Don't let it grab you.
Holy faces!
Coming this spring, Virtual Infinity, a special presentation of the John Lebang Show.
Pane in the Glass, commercial and residential window cleaning. For a beautiful sparkling shine that's crystal clear, call Pane in the Glass Window Cleaning. You can find them on Facebook at Pane in the Glass.
Hey, man, it's at the bottom of the hour, man. Do you know where your kids are, man?
All right, welcome back, folks. Now, I veered into a subject matter that can be very touchy for people. And I was trying to navigate that. Again, the first world issue right there. Trying to navigate that while still talking about the subject and then not hurting anybody's feelings or bringing up bad memories for people. We veer into subject matter here because we talk about anything and everything. You cannot be afraid to discuss everything in life because everything is here. And we talk about things that aren't just here, but we theorize. And we hypothesize about different things. And no one should be afraid to talk about subject matter. Nothing should be taboo. Can't talk about it. Why can't you talk about it? Because that's not popular. It's not right. Well, if we don't talk about it, a lot of times we can't solve it. That's the problem with the majority of the issues that face us today, is we don't want to talk about it. We have this agenda and we have that agenda. And instead of finding common ground for every person involved, we have to find a way to get one way or the other. It's one way or the other. Often have I thought that we should bring people into the show from various backgrounds and just have discussions about problems that are facing us today. And trying to work these problems out, not by agendas, but by going, okay, we need to protect everything that each person needs to protect. We can't overweigh that. So if this position is important to a person, then we can't trample on them because the other agenda calls for trampling on that. We have to find a way to make it, and I know with all the different people in the world, it's hard. But solving problems is always going to be hard if you truly want to solve problems. If you're going to do it the political way, you're doing it the easy way. You're just getting the most votes to go in that direction. And the heck with the people who lost the vote. You know, they talk about democracy. Democracy. 3 people in a room. 2 people vote the other person dead. What are you going to do? You lost. You lost the vote. Those 2 people are going to kill you. And that is the inherent problem with the duality of our political structure here in the United States. But I can't talk about that right now because we have another clip from Virtual Infinity coming right up. This clip features a side adventure with yours truly and one of our new characters, Computer Lady. Deploys you.
Acknowledge.
Man, this fog, it's the thickest I've ever seen.
Attempting to analyze. Computing. This is fascinating.
What's fascinating?
There seems to be some sort of microscopic metal particles in the fog. It is interfering with our long-range scanners.
That doesn't sound natural.
It isn't.
That's a bit concerning.
There is one possible conclusion.
And that is?
The fog is artificial.
I'm not following you?
It could be a result of excessive geoengineering. More data is required.
Do you mean weather manipulation?
That is correct.
So they're using this to terraform the environment? Wouldn't that affect the planet as a whole?
It has been long believed Chemtrail Island is the reason for changes in the environment.
Even though it's localized, huh?
Experiments need to be tested somewhere.
Well, can't argue with that. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
I don't know. There's something out there.
Scanning.
I have a bad feeling about this. Now that should tantalize your senses and get you interested in the story. Because now you know that Virtual Infinity is more than just a bunch of laughs. So let us know what you think of that clip. If you're feeling sexy and feeling great about Virtual Infinity, please let us know in the chat room. If you haven't visited one of the chat rooms that you listen to us on at one of the great stations we're on, I should say, then why don't you go to the chat room? Because we're in a lot of them. And we can have dialogue, we can talk, we can see and meet you. Because that's a way for us to get to know our listeners better. Come to the chat room. Look for it on the website you're watching us on or listening to us on. Of course, if you're watching us on YouTube, which we do that as well, including some of our new, more recent acquisitions to our social media world, you can find us now on Steemit and you can find us on DTube, because those are the places that are what I consider to be the future of social media for the content creator like myself. We're going to be slowly and gradually lessening our presence on YouTube and Facebook and the bigger, more mainstream social media networks. And we're going to be moving to these platforms because these platforms reward the content creator. The other ones don't exactly do that. And if you're on Facebook, you're really getting hosed because they're giving your information out whether you like it or not. And they just said, oh, it was a computer thing. Computer thing. Of course, now there's family drama. I don't know about anybody else's family, but my family really enjoys drama. The only time I enjoy drama is when I put it in my specials, but the people in my family, boy, if they don't have some kind of drama going on, they're bored. And we've had a dandy going on. And I've tried to stay out of it because it's like not worth my time. I've become the Hobbit of the family. I live away from everybody. I'm like Bilbo Baggins, right? I just do my own thing, and every once in a while I go on an adventure. And rarely, if ever, do I include my extended family, because it's just not worth the time and the effort, because everybody wants to get in your business. They want to tell you how to live. A lot of them are pretty much people you don't want to associate with anyways. And I'm speaking of my extended family, not my brothers and sisters and stuff like that. Although they get involved in this as well, because it's almost impossible to stay out of it. And it spilled over to me. And I was like, why did I get myself in? How did I do it, for one? But my reaction was, to everybody who started bringing it to me, was, leave me out of it. I don't want anything to do with it. Make like I do not even exist. I don't care whose side is on whose side, who does what, whatever. Leave me out of it. It's like almost human nature, drama. You can go to Facebook and see the drama as well. And I don't understand why people get involved in other people's lives. Isn't your life complicated enough? Isn't there enough to do in your life to pay attention to you? Yet we have family members that are mad because certain family members won't do things for other family members, but those other family members don't do things for themselves. They've never done things for themselves. They're 50 years old and are worthless. So, you know what? Don't get mad at the person that won't do anything for them. I told the one person, like, listen, I hear what you're saying, but I wouldn't do anything for anybody either. No way. You do something nice for somebody, you get stabbed in the back. You get money stolen from you. They eat all your food if you let them stay there. And what do you get in the end? You get a big up in the butt there. You get the big finger on the way out. Because these people aren't appreciative. Most people aren't appreciative. So it's best just to stay out of that mess, as a innocent bystander in family relations. I just stay the hell out. Like, you guys do your thing. You guys can be the family and argue and fight and disagree and blah, 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 blah. And that's all it is to me. Whole life of that. These people have been trouble in this extended family. It's like, I don't even understand it, too, because my grandparents were some of the most magnificent people on the planet. Maybe I held them up, because they were there for me when nobody else was. They were always there. They were like my parents. So I looked up to them, and I still do. They were, two of the people who actually were a positive influence. The two people in the family that weren't psychopaths. I don't even get it. Their children, my grandparents' children, I don't know how they turned out the way they did. Because my grandparents were so good. But yet, whatever. And I don't want to talk bad about everybody, but, see, I see things differently again. Saying the truth is not talking bad about anybody. If you can't speak the truth, then you can't speak at all. And if you can't speak at all, what the heck? There's no freedom. No, you might as well not even exist. Just sit and be a hobbit like me. Just sit in a corner away from everybody. And that's the best way. Like, when there's family gatherings, it used to be great. When I was growing up, family gatherings were so magnificent. Get around, everybody be playing cards, eating food, talking, blah, 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 having fun, right? Family gatherings these days, arguments. This and that. If there's no arguments, it's boom, we go eat. Then we go watch TV, because that's the only thing anybody knows how to do anymore. And then they get mad at me when I'm like, okay, well, I'm out of here if that's all you're going to do is watch TV, because TV doesn't interest me in one little bit. So thanks for the holiday meal. I appreciate it. Can I help you clean? No? Okay. Out of here. Then they're like, you don't want to spend time with the family. Nah.